EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. And off we go from Glendale. This one is fielded in the end zone. Bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Come on, set. They put Campbell in motion. Go. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
2nd down and 3. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. A hit, and he has lost the football. Now, faking the give. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Sending a receiver right. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard?
And he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Go! They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Campbell in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Now he'll run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
On the set.
3rd and 5.
Set up. Set up.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
That is intercepted. Big opening up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Tracy.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. They send him right out of the slot. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. The defense dialed in. He's going backwards on that one. Taken down back at his own 5. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 16.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, New York. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He keeps it himself.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Here's 3rd and 2.
60 Maverick. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
On the double.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Go!
They put Campbell in motion.
Set, go!
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go!
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. And out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
McBride is the motion man. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. on now. It's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Giants first down. Now, faking the give. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backward.
This is intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. Whoa. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risk.
He gets free, and he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready up.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Tag.
McBride is the motion man. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, New York.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They put Campbell in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's going to keep it himself. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it, But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Harris, Campbell, touchdown, Arizona. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, sack.
Back to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Just about set. Anders Carlson has the ball teed up. And off we go from Glendale. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Walker brought in motion. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw. Off he goes. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That is caught downfield by Campbell. That pass play good for 22. It's an Arizona 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a designed run. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
10 more yards. Complete to number 8. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 21-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of yards. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try it. This one intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Third and a yard. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Check.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the run is complete. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Ooh. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Max Milton. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 15.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection and maybe bigger than...
To the goal line and in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 14, Cardinals 7. Anders Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. 3rd down, 3 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
They'll throw out of the gun. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Budda Baker. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Giants are out on top as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass pulled in by Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Now he'll run it.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Going for it all. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Go!
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got...
That is fun. What a throw. Touchdown, Giants. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Campbell. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Last thing, 19. Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. Check go.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this out to his running back. Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 37 yards.
Go.
Now a run on first down. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. Second down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Here's a 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
That is caught, and he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. He'll find Harrison working across the field. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
19 tight.
50 yards
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the give, it's Tracy. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here comes 3rd and 6. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
First down, New York.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll run with Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Tight end going in motion here. On the ground, here's Tracy. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He runs with it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
McBride is the motion man.
Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer.
Cardinals 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot.
Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down. A big loss there.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from second and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now third and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Seven Pirates!
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
79 Bronco! Check go!
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Giants has it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock.